Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello all, how are you? I hope everything will be alright. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to the presence of God Almighty, who has given everything to all of us so that this activity can be carried out. And I also want to thank Miss Sapta as an English lecturer who has given us the opportunity. Before starting this presentation, let me introduce the names of our group members. Yang pertama ada Adha, kedua ada Azizah Rohmah Lutfiah tadi, ketiga ada Faadhilah Adiibah Istiqomah, keempat ada Ghazy Maulana Khairi, yang kelima ada Muhammad Syafiq, yang keenam ada Rahmi Nur Alia, yang ketujuh ada Ramadan Harja Taruna, dan yang kedelapan ada Yufiassyifa Bulan sama. Then our group will discuss material about organs of the human body. Here there are pictures and some names of organs. Before explaining, I will tell you the location of the organs to be explained. Yang pertama, first there is a brain location here. Pertama ada kotaknya di sini. Then here are the lungs. Kemudian di sini ada paru-paru. Then there is the heart. Lalu ada jantung. After that there is a liver location here. Setelah itu ada hati yang terletak di sini. Then there is the stomach. Kemudian ada perut. Here are kidneys. Di sini ada ginjal. Then here is gland. Lalu di sini ada limpa. Then there is the gallbladder. Kemudian ada kantong empedu. That there is the pancreas. Setelah ada pankreas. Then there is the small intestine. Kemudian ada usus kecil. Then here is the large intestine. Lalu di sini ada usus besar. And the last one here is bladder. Dan yang terakhir ada kandung kemih. Well, we will get into the explanation, the function of the organs. Baik, kita akan masuk ke materi fungsi. For the first one will be explained by Yufi. Kepada Yufi saya persilahkan.
Okay, thank you, Shafiq, for the times given. Okay, guys, first I want to tell you about brain. Okay, brain located behind the head, is below the occipital lobe of the cerebrum and near the brainstem. Function of the brain regulates and coordinates most of the homeostatic movement, behavior, and bodily function, such as heart rate, blood pressure, body fluid balance, and body temperature. Okay, thank you. I will later need to moderate.
Okay, thanks to Yufi. The second organ will be explained by Faadhilah. Kepada Faadhilah, saya.
Okay, thanks for your time. Here I will explain about the heart. Okay, in the chest cavity just below the lip line is by the breastbone and ribs. The size of the heart is approximately the size of an adult fish. The function of the heart is to circulate blood fillet with oxygen throughout the body. Okay, that's an explanation from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Faadhilah. The next organ will be explained by Harja. Kepada Harja saya persilahkan.
Okay, thank you, Shafiq. I will explain the lungs. The lungs are located in the chest on either side of the heart in the rib cage. They are conical in shape with a narrow rounded apex at top and broad concave base that rests on the convex surface of the diaphragm. The lung main function: first, inhalation and exhalation, or oxygen for the body needs, then remove carbon dioxide that the body no longer needs. Second, internal respiration exchange gases between the lungs and bloodstream. The third, internal respiration exchange gases between the bloodstream and body tissue. Fourth, air vibrating the vocal cord scratch sound. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks to Harja. For liver and gallbladder, organs will be read by me. Liver. The liver is located in the upper right abdomen just below the hips. The liver has several functions in the body, including produce bile, which helps destroy fat and remove toxin in the body, produce cholesterol and protein, which function to distribute fat throughout the body. Gallbladder. In general, there are two functions of bile in the human body, namely helping the absorption of fat into the body and helping the liver work in the excretory system or the process of removing metabolic wastes in the form of liquids and gases from the body. Okay, the next organ will be explained by UV. Pada UV saya persilahkan.
Okay, thank you, Shafiq, for the times given. Next, spleen. Okay, spleen located. This published red organ is located in the upper left abdominal cavity, precisely behind the stomach. Next, a function dari spleen itu filter the red blood cells, restore blood reserve, protect the from infection, produce white blood cells, and part of the immune system. Next, and produce antibody. Okay, thank you. I will read from it to Modra.
Thank you to UV. Stomach organs will be explained by Adha. Kepada Adha saya persilahkan.
The stomach is a muscular organ and is major part of the digestive system. The stomach is located on the left side of the upper abdomen and can vary in size. The hull is connected by two channels at both ends. The upper end of the stomach is connected to the esophagus. The tube-like tube that connects the mouth to the stomach in everywhere, while the lower end is connected to the small intestine, which is an organ that resembles a tube, extending from the end of the stomach to the large intestine. Namely, the innermost layer of the stomach is the mucosa. The next layer is the submucosal layer. The other layer is called the muscularis propria or muscle tissue, while the othermost layer of the gastric organ is the serosa. The function of the stomach is very important in digestive system because in this organ, food will be processed in such a way that later the nutrient from food can be absorbed by the body. The following are the three main functions of the stomach is host food, breaks down, processed food, pushes and passes food into the inside. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks to Adha. The next organ is the large and small intestine that will be explained by Ghazy. Kepada Ghazy saya persilahkan.
Okay, thank you to Shafiq. And here I want to explain the organ, namely our small intestine and large intestine. Small intestine. The location of the small intestine between the stomach and the large intestine. In adult size, the small intestine has a length of about 6 meters. That's why the small intestine often referred to the longest part and the digestive system. Commonly, the small intestine consists of the several parts, namely are duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. The function of the small intestine is to absorb the nutrition, produce important substrate for the body, nutrition for the food, and plays are the role in immunity. Large intestine. The location of the large intestine is the apex and the rectum. The colon of the large intestine is one, the advanced digestive organ and the small intestine. The size of the large intestine has a length of about 1 meters with diameter of about 6 centimeters. Left load, the half passed through the colon and up the rectum, namely the mouth and large intestine or the anus. The function of the large intestine is about absorb fluid and vitamin, produce antibody, and prevent infection, and the form stool. That's up for me. Return to moderator.
Okay, thank you for Ghazy. The next organ will be explained by Azizah. Pada Azizah, saya
Okay. The pancreas is located below the liver. Its main function is to project digestive enzyme or exocrine function and to project several hormones or endocrine function. Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you for Azizah. Then the last organ, namely the kidneys and bladder, will be explained by Rahmi. Pada Rahmi, saya persilahkan.
Okay, thanks to Shafiq. Now I will explain about kidneys and bladder. The kidneys are a pair of pin-shaped organs on either side of your spine, below your ribs and behind your belly. Each kidney is about 4 or 5 inches long, roughly the size of a large fish. The kidneys are powerful chemical factories that perform the following function. First, remove waste products from the body. Jadi, fungsi ginjal yang pertama yaitu membuang produk limbah dari tubuh. Second, balance the body fluids, yaitu menyeimbangkan cairan tubuh. Third, release hormones that regulate blood pressure, yaitu melepaskan hormon yang mengatur tekanan darah. Next, menghasilkan bentuk aktif vitamin yang mendukung tulang yang kuat dan sehat, yaitu products an active form of vitamin D, promote strong healthy bones, and then control the production of red blood cell. Next, bladder atau kandung kemih. This triangle-shaped hollow organ is located in the lower abdomen. It's held in place by ligaments that are attached to other organs and the pelvic bones. The bladders will relax and expand for urine and contract and collect empty urine through the urethra. The bladder is the organ that holds urine until it is ready to be released and then helps to expel it from the body. Sekian, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rahmi. Then we have explained the function of each organ. Setiap organ memiliki bentuk, letak, dan fungsinya masing-masing, yang mana sangat berperan pada kehidupan kita. Apabila kalian ada yang mau bertanya, silahkan ke kolom komentar. Alright, that is the end of our group presentation. Apabila ada kata-kata yang salah, mohon dimaafkan. Sekian dari kami akhiri. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.